Yo, what is up, guys? It's Pedro here. So today we got some very important Chase Young news. We also have some a potential free agent linebacker target for the Redskins. So if you guys are new, subscribe for Redskins and NFL content. So let's get into it. So a couple weeks ago, really for the last couple weeks, there's been news about or rumors floating around that the Redskins want to take Tua Tagovailoa as a number two pick in the NFL draft, and some people are going along with it. Some people are saying that we should do that, but a report came out today that this is a smokescreen. Here's a quote from the article I read. I don't think Dan Snyder would want that, an anonymous source familiar with the organization's thinking said he wants to give Haskins the opportunity, and I think Dan is infatuated with Chase Young. So, and then he also added that when Washington selected Haskins last year, a lot of people in league circles viewed it as a pick by Snyder. So, and he doesn't think that was overblown. So, I think this is definitely a smokescreen, and I do honestly think there's a possibility the Redskins said to Tua that they were going to take him. I don't necessarily know. I wouldn't bet money on that, but I do think that's a possibility just so that if they say to Tua, we're going to draft you with the number two pick, then he's going to be like, okay, he's going to tell his agent. Obviously, his agent's there, and his agent's going to tell everyone else. And then everyone else is going to think we're taking Tua at 2, and that value for the pick is going to go sky high because teams that want Tua and think that we're going to take Tua, they're going to have to give up more for that number 2 pick than they were going to before. So I think it is a smokescreen. And yeah, later in the report, it just talks about how Chase Young or Dan Snyder is very, very high on Chase Young. He really likes him because he's a homegrown talent, played, I think, at DeMatha. And yeah, and then also Rivera earlier in a press conference says we have a very good player here, young player here on Haskins. And the more I learn about him, it puts us in a pretty good spot. I'm excited about him. One thing I've seen in his commitment, he's been around a lot. I walk by the weight room, there he is. I walk by the locker room, there he is. There is a sign of a young man learning that he needs to be around. So I love that. I love that Haskins is putting in the work. We've heard from a lot of people that Haskins has put in the work. So I hope he continues to do that. And I do hope we take Chase Young at number 2. And I do strongly believe that will happen. If that does not happen, then I would say it's probably going to be a trade down option. This is if I'm doing 100, like if I would put it to the percent scale, I would probably say 80 around 80% Chase Young, 15% trade back, and 5% another player like Jeff Okuda, Isaiah Simmons, or that small sliver is Tua. But again, I think there's a very good chance we take Chase Young unless we're blown away. And I do think if we get 3 first-round picks and a second-round pick, then I think we do need to think about that because we could get. I'm not saying we should do it, but I think we should think about it because we can get Chase, or we can get if we get it from Miami, right? We can get Isaiah Simmons or Jeff Okuda. I would prefer Okuda at 5. Get an elite O tackle at 18, and then if they give us another first this year, then we use that first on receiver or safety, and then or if they give it to us the next year, then we just save that and the second round pick draft someone else, like a tight end or something like that. But I do believe we should stay at Chase Young, pick Chase Young at 2 unless some offer blows us away. So, and now I'm going to go into my free agency target that the Redskins could be looking into. It is Christian Kirksey. He was released by the Browns yesterday. He is a very good linebacker, just has not been healthy the last couple years. And I think they are kind of fluke injuries because, so here's his stats. The first 4 years of his career, first 4 years, played all games, all 64 games he played. He didn't miss a single one. And then the next year, he had an injury, and last year he had an injury. 1 year he had a chest injury, a pretty bad one. So I don't know. And in those 4 years, in the at least 2017, 2016, had 148 tackles in 2016 and played very good, had a few sacks, had 2.5 sacks, 3.5 sacks. So he is very good, and I think he can add depth at the position. I don't think we can rely on him necessarily to be a Pro Bowler, but I think if I don't know what the market is for him, I do know the Raiders have set out have a visit with him, and I do know two other teams have a visit with him. We just don't know the other two teams. Let me know what you guys think about this player in the description or in the comments below. I think it would be good. He is still young, 27 years old, and he's not bad. I definitely think that we should explore it. It's not necessarily like a flashy move, but it is possible. Yeah, I think if we can get him for cheap and have him start with Cole Holcomb or Bostic, whoever you want to go for, I think it would be a good idea. But he is injured, or at least the last couple of years, pretty injury prone. So I don't know if we should go for that. We already have Reuben Foster, who hasn't played in a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. The normal Trent Williams news about him wanting a bunch of money. He wants quote unquote quarterback money, which I uh, talked about in a few other videos. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned, guys. Next couple of days, we should be hearing about either an extension with Eric Flowers, Brandon Sheriff news if we come to an extension or franchise tag, and Trent Williams news. So we could hear about our whole offensive line pretty much in the next coming days. So, yep, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. And if you did, please smash the like button. And just in the comments section below, give me some video ideas you would be interested in me making before free agency starts. Peace.